Hey, this is Basai once again with another tank. This one's my Type 3 Chinu, Tier 5 Japanese medium tank. This is a recording of the first battle I ever had in it. Now, I had just purchased this tank and used my free XP to fully research and purchase each of its packages. So it's a fully developed Chinu. Now, before I went to battle, I checked out its specs, of course, and I was basically disappointed that the armor was extremely thin on this thing for its tier. The thickest of its armor is 70 millimeters at the base of the gun, and you have 51 millimeters on the front hull and the turret, thin, 35 millimeters on each cheek of the turret, thin, 12 millimeters on the slope of the front, very thin, and 8 millimeters on the bottom hull. So what does that mean? That means this thing can get hurt, even with a front hit of HE rounds. A Hetzer will demolish this thing, and a Hetzer is a tier 4 tank. But then again, the Hetzer is a very powerful tank destroyer, which can hurt even tier 6s. Anyways, the strength of this tank lies in its gun, but it's not that great of a gun either. It's a 75 millimeter gun, but it's not that accurate. It's .37, which is just okay for accuracy. As you can see, I hit on the run, but I don't pen all the time because the accuracy on a moving target is 3.16. And the accuracy of the rotating turret is 2.23. It does have a 10-degree depression, so it does allow me to shoot over hills without exposing much of my armor. Right now we're playing in Panama, and I believe that the way to dominate this map is by taking over A1 to C4. That's why I pushed into this area, but now I'm in a position where I can't retreat. I'm in a bad position. Really. I'm the only one who's up forward facing that M4 there. I'm lucky to be still alive. I'm a one-shot at this point because of my weak armor. Now about this gun, I'm about to destroy that M4 Sherman, relying on my standard alpha damage of 156, which pens up to 155 millimeters of armor. And I didn't use a premium round. I wanted to really test out all the standard shells of this thing. The rest of my team decided to sit by the K line, which is okay if you want to play defensively. And I'm glad the enemy did not try to push strongly into A1 to C4. So that's why I'm still alive. Now, to counter its weak armor, I've decided to increase its concealment values by painting the tank for all seasons. Right now it's an invisible paint for summer. And I've added a camo net. And I also have the crew training in camo skill. Eventually they will train into all camo skills. Silent engine, green thumb, and muffled shot. And it's running, of course, the gun rammer, which is a standard for all tanks, should be. And it has binocs. I might change those binocs to vents to increase its camo values even more, but we'll see over time. And now we're at the end of the battle, and we have complete victory. Now, what I've discovered about this tank is that you have to be extremely careful because it's so tender. Would I have played the same way? No. I should have taken the F line and gotten sniping support from my team, which was camped along the K line. You have to play in accordance to what your team does. And when you do your own thing, without thinking about that, most likely you'll have a short, painful game. And so I've dealt 909 worth of damage and garnered 957 worth of assisted damage. That's damage from tracking and spotting. So it's not bad for a first game. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Keep tanking and happy hunting. See ya.